if Danielle Smith and her government continue to be staunch federalists the day after, a majority of Albertans vote for independence, then I think the consequence of that would likely be an annual general meeting of the United Conservative Party, and where Danielle's basically told that if you continue to think that you're leading a federalist party when a super majority of your members favor independence and a majority of Albertans have voted in favor of independence, it's time for you to shuffle on, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that coming. I think Danielle's going to have to get out in front of the parade sooner rather than later. She's still playing her little federalist game, and I think she was quite encouraged the other night she went to a leaders dinner in Edmonton. But keep in mind, those are all very staunch Danielle Smith supporters. It's Edmonton, so it's kind of leftish to begin with. And somebody asked her, what about Alberta independence? And she said something to the effect of, well, I hope I still have a few more months to convince you that, that Alberta's place is within Canada or whatever. And she got a bunch of applause for that from the party faithful that were at that meeting. And they took that as a big sign. But I can tell you that's not where the heart and soul of the United Conservative Party is. I mean, a super majority of UCP members are in favor of independence. And I think we saw that at the annual general meeting this year that you and I were talking about, where, Alberta independence got a standing ovation by over 85 to 95% of the people, for the 4,000 people that were at that convention. And then when Danielle Smith started talking about her her pipe dream MOU with Mark Carney, she was being roundly booed by people in the room because people understand what bullshit it is.